Hello, good evening, and thank you for joining us on Atlantic Television Network, and welcome to ATN Press Roundtable. And I want to wish you a happy Children's Day celebration. So how did it go? I know you really had fun today. All right, this is Press Roundtable. Press Roundtable is a convergence of media practitioners who dissect news and current affairs to provide the right balance. And on today's Press Roundtable, we will be discussing so very many issues. First of all, on River State, police arrest a 13-member gang. And coming from Kogi State, tribunal affirms Ododo as governor dismisses Ajaka's case. And in Abuja, EFCC arrests 26 suspected internet fraudsters. And coming from United Kingdom, P2B congratulates wife of Nigerian senator appointed first African law mayor of Leeds. So details of the stories will be coming your way when I will introduce my guests when we come back from this break. We're going to dissect these trending issues and this news. Stay tuned.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Every day, our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what's the blood.
I have fought very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on-spot news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
Every day, our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what the blood.
I have fought a very family.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day, our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what the blood.
I have fought a very family.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day, our lives are changed by history,
We are one people, all of us.
leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what they blow.
I have fought a very firmly
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring all sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused only on ATN.
All right, glad to have you back on the show, and I want to wish you a very happy Children's Day celebration. Well, today I want to introduce my guest again. He's a well-known face and a known voice, Mr. Kingsley Jude Papamie. Good to have you on the show, sir. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you.
All right. My name is Angelique Angel. Let's look at the stories coming from Rivers State. Police have arrested 13-member gang specializing in hijacking the use of goods. Now, investigations by the Rivers State Police Command following the arrest for attempted burglary have revealed a wide range of criminal activities. On March 4, 2024, at approximately 11 p.m., the Rivers State Police Command received a distress call about burglars who were attempting to vandalize warehouses in Elimbu owned by Mr. Emmanuel Wango and Mrs. Ndifreke Ekanem. The police promptly mobilized to the scene and arrested 5 suspects who had been severely beaten by a mob. The wounded suspects were taken to the police hospitals as investigations began. Now, during the investigation, it was discovered that one of the suspects, West Isaac, was a corporal in the Nigerian army serving in Delta State. Another suspect, Jabila Kamanga, also known as Kaka, was an officer of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps serving in Kaba, Kogi State. They confessed abandoning their posts engaged in criminal activities in Rivers State due to his lucrativeness. Now, Corporal West, a 36-year-old father of 4 from Buguma, Rivers State, joined the army in 2008 and was assigned to the 3rd Battalion in Warri. Now, he later left his base on a sick pass and failed to return even after it expired, remaining absent for over a month until his arrest. West disclosed to the police that he met Kaka while serving in the Army's anti-bunkering unit, and together they engaged in several illegal activities. He further revealed that he came to Port Harcourt after receiving a call from Kaka about raiding warehouses, which led to their capture. Further investigations revealed that they were part of a larger criminal ring specializing in armed robbery, hijacking, and goods diversion. Corporal West disclosed to the police that he and other army personnel had been key players in the group. Besides ransacking warehouses, they had a network of informants who provided information about the schedules of goods bearing the trailers. They would then dress in full military gear, lay in wait for the trailers, and accost them with a white Hilux van as they approach. They would intimidate the drivers, assault them, and hang their keys to designated drivers who would then divert the trailers to the waiting receivers. Now, based on this confessional statement, the police were able to track down and arrest Lance Corporal Abdul Musa, Lance Corporal Way Jeffrey, and Corporal Innocent Okole, all personnel of the Nigerian Army. Additionally, we have 8 civilian collaborators in the syndicate. We are also arrested Olisa Emeka, George Obilo, Samson Wilson, Alfred Abake, Barry John, Awalu Aliyu, Uchenna Wale, and Alhaji Sofino Haruna. Now, let's take it from there. You've heard the stories of what's going on the police arrested a 13-member gang. They specialize in hijacking, diverting trailers and some criminal and nefarious activities. But the three of them belong to the Nigerian army, the security operatives, Now, what can you say about this? This is really painting Nigeria to a very bad light. And when it comes to those people who were supposed to protect our lives and property, now they are seen as syndicates. They are seen as those who are perpetrating that evil and that activities. What can you say in respect to this?
Yes, I think.
What should be done?
Yes, I think the government at this stage should begin to understand that the military operatives, in this case now the Civil Defense Corps, is taking all most of them now are taking things for granted. In Western countries, when you are in the military, it is expected that you have high integrity. All right? It's expected that you are showcasing high integrity. That is how it is done in Western countries. But it's unfortunate that our society is so corrupt that even our military has been able to, show up in that regard. It's not commendable at all. First of all, we condemn that act, because for somebody who is entrusted with security of lives and property, abandoning it and then going for crimes and criminal activities, I think this is an issue that the National Assembly should take very seriously. Because if the number of people that are mentioned there, I think they are even up to 10 by now. If proper investigation is made, they will even get more than 50 people who are connected in this saga, because it's not helping the society at all. Instead, there is criminal activities in a country like Nigeria should be given proper attention. Growing and it's spreading. And it's spreading within the security forces, spreading now. So government should sit up at this moment. This is not only an information, but is a security alert. A security alert on the security operatives, the military chiefs, the police chiefs. They should rise up to the occasion and fish at those bad eggs. Otherwise, it is going to corrupt their decision, and it will not help Nigeria. So proper investigation should be made by security chiefs to ensure that no rotten eggs are attached to the integrity of the military. I think that would do the country very good, because right now we are battling about fuel subsidy, and then insecurity coming in. Then I don't think our citizens will be comfortable enough
hearing this coming
to accommodate this kind of calamity. It's like calamity, because in every area now, in every area of the security apparatus, you will see that people begin to be afraid even expose information, because there are certain classic information that when some people want to pass such information, if they see the people that are going to give that information can sell that information, all right, and then gain something that isn't over what they are supposed to, the way they are their intervention, then it will in fact cause a lot of problems in this country.
Now, do you think
so they should be investigated? They should be investigated.
Do you think that they would just treat this they would trivialize this whole thing, or they are going to?
Since most of them are military officers.
They are military officers.
There is no way you can take this matter so seriously other than investigation.
They have to
after
investigate.
After the investigation,
let it not
then
be that
they will recommend to government the
Okay.
measurable punishment.
Exactly.
Then they
Now,
will go into
let it not be that because they are military personnel, they'll
Yes.
just be treated anyhow.
Yes, exactly.
Or some persons will now come for them and they will be
course.
released, you know.
Yeah.
And if it is just ordinary civilians, they will now, handle their matter, carry out proper investigation. But let this one serve as a deterrent to the bad eggs and the security operatives.
Exactly.
Because it is them, because people will believe that they can do something, they are able to, they can, or they have the capability to protect lives and property,
Yeah.
believing in them when they see them on that uniform. But this time around, they are culpable. And they have confessed to the crime. The other one said he left his base in Warri. He wrote that he was so sick and he was given permission to leave just for him to come to this place. And they signaled orders. So now they have a network.
Exactly.
So I think they should really be dealt with.
It has been on for years. It has
It's
been on
been-
for years.
yeah, exactly. And then the security operative, let me just say, I think the Commissioner of Police in Rivers State is actually working very hard,
Yes.
fishing out these criminals in the society.
Exactly.
Yes, even those among them. Because most of them, you think that they are normal armed men, they are normal military men, but not knowing that something else is behind that.
Behind that, which is a very strong danger.
All right.
Dangerous alert. That
Okay.
was check.
That's the much we can take on that story. We'll be moving on to another story right now. I just want to commend the security operatives in Rivers State, the Commissioner of Police, the public relation officers. They are doing a great job here in Rivers State for fishing them out. But we pray and we plead that they have to be investigated, the matter should be investigated thoroughly, and they will be punished accordingly. Now let's look at the stories coming from Kogi State. Tribunal affirms Ododo as governor, dismisses Ajaka's case. The Kogi State Governorship Election Petition Tribunal sitting in Abuja on Monday affirmed Usman Ododo as a valid winner of the gubernatorial contest that held in the state on November 11, 2023. The Justice Ado Binin Kudu led three-member panel dismissed the petition that was brought before it by the candidate of the Social Democratic Party, SDP, Muritala Ajaka. The tribunal held that Ajaka failed to prove his allegation that Governor Ododo, who was the candidate of the All Progressive Congress APC, did not secure the highest number of valid votes cast at the election. It equally dismissed Ajaka's allegation that the election was not only fraught with irregularities, but also conducted with substantial non-compliance with provisions of the Electoral Act 2022. Now, the tribunal held that it found no reason to dislodge the result INEC declared in favor of Ododo and the APC. It will be recalled that INEC had announced that Ododo polled a total of 446,237 votes to defeat Ajaka, who came second with 259,052 votes. Dino Milaye of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, came a distant third with 46,362 votes. Though Milaye declined to challenge the outcome of the election, however, Ajaka approached the tribunal to invalidate the certificate of return that was issued to the APC candidate Ododo. But now we are seeing that the tribunal has really affirmed Ododo as governor, dismissing that of Ajaka's case because it was taken. He said, no, he won him. But later, I think they have done their investigation coming from the tribunal, and I believe we really repose a high confidence in the judgment of tribunal. That they must have already investigated this matter before affirming Ododo's winning at the party. So what can you say?
Yes,
Tell me.
I think yes. I think Nigeria really living by the rule of law is a welcome development, because the rule of law is what defines the legitimacy of an election, the legitimacy of your argument, the legitimacy of your request. All right? whatever request that you are making or whatever challenge that you are contesting against the decision of either the way the politics was being handled, if you are not satisfied, of course you can go for appeal. All right. So if Ajaka is not satisfied with the tribunal's decision, he can also appeal. All right. He can also go and appeal. But that let us understand that in every election there must be a winner, and the winner, of course, if you are a candidate that wants to contest the legitimacy of that person, you should have the evidence, the necessary evidence. If you don't have the necessary evidence, there's no need wasting your money hiring lawyers, because that will be too expensive for you to contest the next general election. Rather, it will be better for you to keep what you have and prepare for the next election. That would be more fair than you wasting the money. So I would want to tell our politicians that they should see politics as all about sportsmanship. Sportsmanship. They should see it that way. And after politics, they should be able to fashion their ideas together with the existing government, and then see how they will improve the well-being of the people, rather than think of an opposition that will not make fruitful results. But there are opposition that are not constructive, and it does not yield result at all. But there are opposition that, when they take on with the government, you see the government heading all the way to bring or make life meaningful for the people. They will make sure they address and redress issues that affect the welfare of the people, especially, and bring the economy to a position where it will help the common man. Because right now, what Nigeria is facing is not palatable at all. But our governors, when they are elected into office, and a competent court of jurisdiction, even the tribunal, giving them such powers to act as governors, they should use their positions to better the life of the people. That's what we're saying. Use your position to better the life of the people. If you are a governor that has been affirmed, then it means that it is the people that voted you to office. So the people that voted you to office should be able to benefit the dividends of democracy, and not you seeing the people that are supposed to benefit from it, yet nothing is helping their life. It's quite unfortunate. Our society is not helping our economy. Government should go more into investment and industrialization, and create employment for the citizens. If for the citizens, it will be enough for the citizens to go into expansion of business and create other networks, while government will also be constructing more routes and also giving people this.
All right. I believe that most of them are watching, elected into that position, they will be able to fulfill in their goals, their motive, their visions, why they are elected into that position. Not just coming and making a whole lot of noise and then causing more problems. All right. Well, we're going to embark on a very short some internet for stars. Stay tuned.
Every day, our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what the blood.
I have fought a very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
Every day, our lives are changed by history.
We are one people, all of us.
Leaders, politics,
Nobody's ambition is what the blood.
I have fought a very firmly.
natural occurrence, war, and the world economy.
I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody.
ATN covers it all on ATN Politics today.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara, we bring on sport news, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economy, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today. Only on ATN.
You're welcome back on Press Roundtable. Now, let's go to Abuja. Let's look at the stories that are coming from Abuja. EFCC arrested 26 suspected internet fraudsters. Operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC Abuja Zonal Command, on Wednesday, May 23, 2024, arrested 26 suspected internet fraudsters. Okay, now they were arrested at New Nyanya, Nasarawa State, following actionable intelligence about their suspected involvement in fraudulent internet activities. Items seized from the suspect include over 30 phones and 3 laptops. They will be charged to court as soon as investigations are concluded. All right, now these are the people. Can you imagine? These are young ones. Youngsters, vibrant, young boys. These are the future generation. But they are saying always, practicing internet fraud, defrauding people instead of trying to learn some skills, going to schools. Some of them, are we losing future medical doctors? Are we losing future lawyers? Where are we heading to in Nigeria? And most of them, they know that once they are caught, they will be dealt with, but they're still on it. What is your take on this?
Yes, I think our government is aware of the fact that youths have been attracted into this internet lifestyle.
Yes.
And it's not good for our youths at all. I think if government is not very quick in finding solution to this problem, it's going to weed out a lot of youths into crime. And if such circumstances increases, if this circumstance increases, I don't think our youths will be meaningful to the society any longer. What the government should do for our youths is to give them hope for the future. Giving youths hope for the future is the basic aim of government, bringing youths into governance. Because the government is on governance now, therefore, youths should be attracted to governance. That is, for them to know that they are stakeholders in the society and they don't need to put their destiny in criminality. So I think it's not only blaming the youths. If this country think of the youths and knowing fully well that these youths will help, will make our country proud in terms of building their skills, in terms of providing jobs, in terms of giving them basic empowerment. I will not say the youths are not ready to work. It is government that have not made the environment conducive for them. Because the conducive environment will not allow corruption at all. But we are seeing corruption everywhere. So if the leaders are corrupt, what will you think about the citizens? So if the leaders are not corrupt, I don't think our citizens will go into such crime and criminality. So the problem started with our leaders who did not think about strategic leadership. All right? Strategic leadership is all about planning with the citizens. Sorry. Planning with the citizens. When you plan with the citizens, there is every tendency that every person's hope will be built on the confidence you have given them. They look from so time to so time. This one is going to happen, and the youths will bear more of their confidence in looking for a skill, a talent that will make them in a living. No youth is satisfied that if it does not steal, he will not eat. No youth is satisfied. It's just the system of our leaders. They made everything to grab and run. So what do you think of a child who have enjoyed that thing for so long, and then before you know, his parents are not giving him again? He will want to maintain that lifestyle. and they will go into these sharp practices. These sharp practices for the youths is not acceptable at all. It's not helping the youths. So government should think of what will aid these youths, make them come out of such criminality, and build their integrity. Because our youths, if they continue in this manner, that means even one day they will sell Nigeria. That's what it means. These youths, they can sell Nigeria. So I don't blame the security operatives, but to commend the security operatives for tracking them. I commend the security operatives for tracking them.
Now, what is the way forward? What do you think should be done to correct this anomaly? Because I think it's really, it has permeated in the society. Even in, yes, none of them. There's a story I said here some time ago when a guy who was very brilliant and he was supposed to be a medical doctor. And then when the uncle said, I want to train you in the school, he said, no, that he wants to be, he just wants to base on internet fraud, you know. That is the only way he can make it. Yes, and he started doing it.
Yes.
So, but what's now the way forward? How can we curb this? That's the question. How can we curb this? How can we reduce it to the barest minimum?
Yes, I think this is where the judiciary has to have to help. The judiciary should help us. Not only the judiciary, the lawmakers also should, I think of a more serious punishment. All right? Because these internet fraudsters can, destroy the life of an industry. All right? If they think of how they would defraud such company, I think they'll be eligible to do it. So I want to say that a more severe punishment, all right, if it's attached to it, I think that one will scare people going into it. Because if I risk my life now for something that will take me for 20 to 30 years in jail, of course, what will make it will not be difficult for me to, sell out my conscience that way to go and suffer in jail for 30 years. That would be too much for me. So what we are saying is that government should make the punishment more severe, because the severe punishment, of course, is what will make people look at the risk they want to go into, and then it will be to make them avoid it. Then also, government should stop, as we are still saying, make our nation industrialization. Industrialization is what we need, so that it can help to make these youths productive. The youths, if they channel their energy towards a particular thing, employment. If I just attend maybe a school now and get a national diploma, of course I can start working somewhere to help myself. Is that not true?
Yes.
But if somebody whose parents do not have money, national diploma, and even a polytechnic, he should be able to start fending for himself. That's what we're saying.
Okay.
Because at that stage, is a middle manpower.
All right.
So government should think more of how to empower these youths and improve their talents, because most of them have talents, but there is nothing to back them. So government should channel their energies towards supporting the innovations of youths.
Okay.
For supporting them and ensuring that
creating employment
opportunities, so that they will have a direction.
Okay.
Because right now they don't have a direction. That's why they're falling into this.
Now, what about teaching? I think teaching about the dangers of internet fraudsters and all that. Yes, orientation
and enlightenment.
Exactly. I think it's going to go a long way. Telling them the disadvantages and also the problems that are associated with someone engaging in internet fraud,
of course.
Either in the universities or in the secondary schools. I think that will go a long way.
Yes.
Now, let's take the last story. Is that Peter B. congratulates wife of Nigerian senator appointed first African Lord Mayor of Leeds. Labour Party presidential candidate in 2023 general election, Mr. Peter B. has congratulated Mrs. Abigail Marshall Katung, the first African Lord Mayor of Leeds in the United Kingdom. On Obi, in a series of posts on his X account, prayed to God to grant her the wisdom and strength to function effectively in her new position, impact more positively on the society, and remain a good ambassador of Nigeria. Now, the post reads, I sincerely congratulate a Nigerian-British politician, Mrs. Abigail Marshall Katung, who emerged as the first African Lord Mayor of Leeds in the United Kingdom and has been officially sworn in as a 130th Lord Mayor of Leeds. She is reported to be the first person of African descent to hold the position. Mrs. Abigail Marshall Katung is a wife of Senator Sunday Marshall Katung, representing Kaduna South Senatorial Districts. May God grant her the wisdom and strength to function effectively in her new position, impact more positively on the society, and remain a good ambassador of Nigeria and continue to contribute to the development of our nation as we build a new Nigeria for all. Now, we are talking about Nigerian, the wife of a Nigerian senator who has, won that title, Lord of Mayor of Leeds. Now, he's a wife. I think this is why Obi is congratulating, P2B is congratulating her. The question is, some men do not really like their wives to really go forward. I don't know why. Let me just take that first of all. What could be the reason? But look at this person. We have Okonjo Iweala, we have the late Dora Akunyele, and then this woman again, Mrs. Abigail Katung Marshall, who emerged as the Lord Mayor in the United Kingdom. And she is a woman. But here let's just talk about Africa. Most of African people, African men, they don't really believe in women. But now, this is where the world is heading to. And this woman enmeshed this. So what can you say about those men who are preventing their wives from becoming anything in the society?
Yes, I think the value of women is a very strong asset. All right? To every household, it's a very strong asset. To every community, it's a very strong asset. To every state, and it should be a very strong asset for every country, because our women are valuable. All right, they are valuable in the sense that there are no more liabilities. We can't call them liabilities anymore, because in whatever thing that we do in our society, we see women participate actively. That means to say our women are very huge resources. All right, they are very huge resources. Most of them even is in our schools and other active engagements. They participate and they showcase their talents. They showcase their talents. So I want to say that for men who take their wives' value as a priority, I say thumbs up for them for doing all things possible to making sure that the woman gets to the top. I think it's a thumbs up for the man, and a thumbs up for the family.
A quick one there.
And the nation as well.
Yes, a quick one there. I just remember something. There are some women, when you allow them, they wouldn't be respecting their husband. Submission would be a very big problem.
Yes, of course.
They won't submit to the man. They won't respect, the man again. I think that's why most of them are really running away from pushing a woman. But I know for sure that for you to push the woman, understand the values she has, her worth, probably because of her character. Because I think if women will understand the role they should play or what is expected of them in the family circle, I think they will have this opportunity being their husbands pushing them forward in the society, just like this senator now helped the wife. Because if he did not allow the wife would not contest.
Of course.
Probably because of her character. Do you think it's a reasonable thing to say that it's because of a woman's character that could really make a man to help her come up in the society?
I think if you watch very well, you will understand that the woman's character has played a very major role.
Exactly.
Because if you look at she bagging such a honor, it will be more of her contributions to society, and as well in a conduct and in a character. You know, coupled with all those values, has brought out this goodwill. But I would want to say that women who are given such opportunity should please don't abuse it, because the moment you abuse such opportunities, it will make things difficult for other women, if not for you. When you are, whatever action that you are taking against the goodwill of the man, making you to become what you want to become, of course, you don't have anybody to blame. You have to blame yourself.
All right.
That's it.
Thank you so very much. And I just want to add, because I'm a woman, and I just want to advise women out there that whatever position you are occupying, whatever degrees you have, first degree, second degree, third degree, you have to respect your husband. You must understand that you are a woman and you should be submissive. When you're submissive to your husband, when you recognize that your husband is the head of the family and then you have potentials, it will make it easy for him to push you forward. It will make your husband to recognize the fact that you are a human being and you got some potentials. You need to be, you need to come out to the society and show the world what you possess. It's just like this woman and Mrs. Cartoon, who badged this Lord of Mayor in the United Kingdom. He's a woman, and I think he must have been submissive to the husband. That is why the husband supported her, because without the support of your husband and your family members, you ain't going anywhere. That's how much we can take for today. You can stay connected on ATN socials. You can follow and like our page on Twitter, Atlantic TV Net, on Facebook, and on YouTube, Atlantic Television Network. On Instagram, we are on TikTok as well. We are on Atlantic TV Network 1. You can also watch us live on our website. We have Atlantic Network the TV. We have our app, ATN Live, on YouTube, on Facebook, Atlantic Television Network. ATN Press Roundtable, we provide the right narrative and news narration. So we thank you so very much for joining us. At 9 o'clock, we shall be coming up with the global news. And stay tuned. I am Angel, we'll call my Angelic Angel. And I want to thank you, Mr. George Kingsley Papami, for coming on the show. Thank you so very much for coming. I appreciate you.
Sure.
Do stay tuned for the rest of our programs. Good evening.
From the line across the ocean to the land beyond the mountains, through the Sahara.